right, cool. All right, what's up, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook? This is our official first production because we have our new guy, Andrew, my buddy John's kid, behind the camera, and he's gonna hold it for us. And we've got Tim right next to us. Got this brand new 2022 Road Glide Standard 107 that he literally took from the dealership, and now we're gonna do a drag race, street race with it against the Turbo 124 Street Glide over there that's sitting in the middle of the road right now. And hopefully no one hits it. So just to show you, right here, if you look, you can come over here. Just look at the odometer. Come on this side, you don't have to get all fancy. You just zoom into the odometer right there. Can you see it? It's got a whopping 13 miles on it. He just probably put, what, 4 miles on it just to get it here. And then it already had 7 miles or something from the dealer when they do their break-in and whatnot. So you hit that double click and it'll put you back to normal. So what we're gonna do is just show the difference of a Turbo 124 versus what a stock 107 would be, because technically that bike was a stock 107. This bike technically is that bike when it was all said and done, except that one is a street glide, not a road glide. And we got the drone up in the air, so we'll have the footage of that. But we're just gonna basically probably do, I don't know, 300, 400 footers, because one, I don't street race bikes. I'm too big for them. So I don't really wanna go too crazy on a bike that I don't own. Two, I don't wanna crash another brand new bike either. We just kind of want to see the difference of what it would be, you know, for the first couple hundred feet. Whether this one's going to spin or that one's just going to spin, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Tim said he had a Busa before this, and you probably know what you're doing for the most part when you're going fast. I, unfortunately, am too tall and awkward for bike street racing, so it's not my cup of tea, if you want to say, but we'll do our best we can do it. We're going to throw these out in the middle of the road and get a nice shot, and we'll just do I'm going to give him the hit, which means I'm going to let him go first. Like I said, we'll probably go 200-300 feet, and then we'll see the distance. If not, we'll just give him a couple bikes if it's a bad beating, and then we'll go from there and see what happens. But you can hear that. You hear that? That's the glue still on the ground. Yeah.
At first I thought a couple hundred feet was going to be more than enough because I wasn't used to the bikes and racing them, but once we got on the bike, it was a different story, and we probably went well over 600 feet, or I should say 660 feet, which would have been an eighth mile, which everyone races now.
What I'll do is I'll just look at you and whatever, I'll honk 3 times, and that means it means I'm ready to go, and then I'll wait for you to go, and we'll go right to the first telephone pole.
The first one with the transformers like on it, where the horns at?
Yeah, we'll do the first one right here. We'll see how it is, like how quick it is, you know.
So from here to there.
Yeah, because this will be the starting line right here. We're gonna go to that pole right there. What's that?
Just give him a stand in the middle.
All right, yeah, you can see he got a little too squirrely right here.
I dropped the hammer on her, man.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta like ease it out. Yeah. So I looked to the side and I'm like.
Did you get some good footage? Yeah. Mine went, and then finally when I hit tough ground is when she was able to fucking just take off and go, man. I mean, look what I'm trying to go up against.
I know. We're definitely picking on the little guy here. I'm not going to argue that point.
You're definitely picking on this little brand new motherfucker. I'm trying to make.
Well, I'll let you go first this time. How about that?
All right.
Let me.
I think I'm gonna just step to the side, and I ain't gonna come out the hole that hard. I'll come over here.
You can see he went straight to the left. I kept it straight and kind of dogged it out a little bit because I knew it was going to spin, and he just went in the middle, and I just fucking went and I was gone. So I'm gonna give him the hit this time, which means I'm gonna let him go first. So I gotta chase him. So that's how we do it in the whole street racing world. We call it the hit, and we'll see if that changes anything. He should technically not leave as hard, you know, because it's gonna probably spin. We're in rubber, so if you look at the ground right here, this is all rubber. This is where we actually go and get down and street race and the other fun time. So I mean, it should grab. You shouldn't have to do a crazy burnout or nothing either, but just ease it out a little bit and see what happens. No, but like I said, I don't wanna not unquote kill two birds with one stone. I don't want to kill two bikes with one drag race. No. It died out. I think I dropped the clutch too low at RPM and it went bat, 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 and then it caught itself and it went, and then I redlined.
I got you that time bad.
Yeah, I
It took me a
redlined.
minute to catch me.
Redlined in like third gear. I was like, bat, bat, hitting the rev limiter. So I think we do that again, and let me honk when I'm ready though, because that
that's
at least,
cool.
yeah, because that way
Just give me a nod, and that's when I'll take
yeah,
off.
I'll look at you and then I'll honk when I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll do it right away.
I mean,
So
we had a flagger.
yeah, I know that's the downfall. I mean, we don't have that the fancy high dollar money stuff over here. Yeah, I spun more on this one too. Once it like bogged, I revved it up, dropped the clutch, and then it took off and was spinning. I'm like, fuck. Just making sure it works. So I let him leave on that one. I honked. We both left good, and I think by second gear I was out of them and kept going at that point. We were supposed to only go to that first pole, but I just kept going because I was like, fuck it. But I don't think he spun either. So I don't know. Did he? Were you paying attention?
Not really.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
He got off pretty hard though.
What do you mean?
He came off pretty hard.
Oh, like he left good?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So it's definitely difference here. But I'm gonna bring this drone down before the battery drops.
Taking off hard, but
Yeah.
not like trying to fucking light her up.
All right, the sun went down. We got the bikes in the middle. We got our picture here to use as a thumbnail. Things in my way, but the last race I gave him 2 in the hit, so I gave him 2 bikes in the hit and still got him pretty good. So there definitely is a power difference in, especially once you get out of the traction, you know, probably the first gear, first or second gear, not trying to spin. That's when you can really get in the throttle, and you got to get used to the RPM and red line and everything like that. But I was a solid probably 10, 12 bikes ahead of him in the 4th gear, 3rd gear, whatever we were doing by the past the second pole over there. So yeah, I guess a 124 kit with a turbo GT28 is definitely a big power increase versus the stock 107. This is actually done at 177 horsepower, so I'll probably drop the other video first where you see the explanation, but we didn't do the heads on this bike, which we probably should have, but it's only got a 12-pound spring in it too, so we could up it to probably like a 14-pound, get it to 200. So this would be technically a 200 horsepower bike, but he's just gonna street cruise it. This is way more power than what he needs, and you know, I think he should be happy with it. Gotta show that Hemi off. But yeah, either way, we'll try to do some cool videos like this again. It was actually pretty fun. I probably look like an idiot on a bike, but hopefully the drone doesn't show it because it's still hanging up in the air. But don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the follow button, and stay tuned. Tim will be back, or you know, he'll be in a future video here, and we'll see what we got going on with that Road Glide. But we just had to make him look like a fool on a stock one. So, but yeah, it was fun. All right, cool.